Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And so it's the East with the tip. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Stephen Curry. LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting threes.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And here is Curry after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Shoots over KD. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
KD with the bucket.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Drops in the layup for two. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. He's certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. East All-Stars ahead, up 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Anthony Davis is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Harden. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Garland kicks to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Tipped away. Williams with the steal. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Again, the West All-Stars.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Knocks it loose. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. East All-Stars.
The West All-Stars. 16.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back. For the East All-Stars, the first quarter, pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first. And that's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got Jason Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. On the wing, Mitchell unloads from 13. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, James. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Mitchell. And West also making a switch. Şengün's checked in.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Right side, out of the Kumbo. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Bucket is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. A three. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by James. Brunson with a clean look. And another three from the East.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over. It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
West All-Stars.
East All-Stars ahead, up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Harden. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edwards. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's LeBron at the point. It counts!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's KD for 3. Money! Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Now a timeout called by the East. It's tied at 30. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Knocks down the 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now a timeout called by the East. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
And some changes here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Siakam. Giannis comes in for Mobley. And it's Tatum in for Brown.
Giannis.
Count it!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right here.
James Harden.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped, stolen by Durant. By himself. Durant finishing it off in transition.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. It's tied at 37. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. It falls!
Anthony Edwards.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.